Welcome back to Smart Income Masters, where we make money smarter.
Make money smarter.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And
Love
today we're
money.
diving deep into 7 skills that really kind of transformed my life from being broke to building a 9-figure empire.
Wow.
And we're going to unpack each of these skills,
Okay.
how they work, why they matter, and most importantly, how you can start using them.
Sounds good.
So if you're ready to kind of unlock your earning potential, hit that subscribe button and let's get started.
Can't wait.
So the first skill, and I think this is really the foundation for everything, is
Yeah.
connection.
Okay.
I used to think success was all about what you knew
Right.
or how hard you worked.
Sure.
And I'll tell you,
Sure.
the real game changer was understanding the power of relationships.
Relationships are so important. They're really the currency of the entrepreneurial world, right?
They are.
Building those genuine, authentic connections opens doors that no amount of skill or hard work can replicate, you know?
It really does. And it starts with simple things.
Yeah.
Like, remember how I mentioned building a 9-figure business?
Hmm.
Well, early on, when I was just starting out, I made a point of remembering everyone's name.
Oh, that's interesting.
It might sound trivial, but it makes a huge difference.
It shows respect, right?
Yeah.
It shows you're truly engaged and people feel seen and valued when you remember their name.
Right.
Yeah.
It instantly builds rapport and sets the stage for a stronger connection.
I agree.
And then comes the art of asking good questions.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Instead of worrying about what to say or trying to impress people with your knowledge, just focus on getting them to talk.
Get them talking.
Ask open-ended questions, like, how did you get started in this field?
Yeah.
Or what's the biggest challenge you faced?
Right.
Things like that.
Yeah, those how and what questions, they're powerful.
Yeah.
They draw people out,
Yeah.
encourage them to share their stories, and it shifts the focus from you to them.
Yeah.
Which, ironically, makes you more memorable and likable, right?
It's counterintuitive, but it works.
It does. It does.
People love to talk about themselves.
They do.
And by actively listening and showing genuine interest, you build trust and create a lasting impression.
Yeah. And speaking of lasting impressions, let's talk about follow-up.
Follow-up.
Fortunes are made in the follow-up, my friend.
Fortunes are made in the follow-up, yeah.
Consistency is key.
Yeah,
A simple email or text after a meeting mentioning something specific you discussed shows you're serious about building a relationship.
absolutely.
Keeps you top of mind and can lead to unexpected opportunities down the road.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about expanding your network.
Okay.
So early in my career, I felt kind of stuck in my little world.
Yeah.
And I realized I needed to surround myself with people who are doing bigger things, thinking bigger thoughts.
Yeah, you got to get out of that bubble.
Get out of the bubble.
Yeah.
And so I started attending industry events, conferences, anything that would expose me to a higher caliber of people.
I love that, seeking out those bigger rooms.
Yeah,
It pushes you beyond your comfort zone.
it does.
And it accelerates your growth, right?
Absolutely.
You learn from those who are ahead of you and gain access to new perspectives and opportunities.
It can be intimidating at first, walking into a room full of successful people when you're just starting out,
It can be.
but I kind of pushed past that fear.
Good for you.
And it was one of the best decisions I ever made.
I bet those experiences shape us
They do.
and they show us what's possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to see others achieving great things to believe we can do the same.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the perfect room doesn't exist,
Uh-huh.
and that's when you create your own.
Create your own room.
You create your own.
That's right.
It's about taking initiative and
Mhm.
designing the connections you need. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. You create them.
That's right.
A friend of mine, we'll call him Marcel.
Okay, Marcel.
He was working a regular job,
Okay.
but he had this burning desire to connect with top entrepreneurs.
I see.
So he put together a mastermind group, invited a few successful people he admired, and voila,
Thank you.
that group became his launch pad,
Wow.
connecting him with mentors, investors, future business partners.
Amazing.
Sometimes you have to be the architect of your own network.
I love that. The architect of your own network.
Yeah.
That's powerful. That's so inspiring how taking ownership can lead to those breakthroughs. And speaking of taking ownership,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next skill.
Good.
One that might surprise you a little bit. Being strategically lazy.
Strategically lazy. This is a paradox,
It's
right?
a bit of paradox.
But trust me, it's about working smarter, not harder.
I like that.
So you see, when I was starting out, I was constantly hustling, always trying to do everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized to scale my business, to reach that next level,
Yeah.
I had to learn to be lazy.
Please.
Strategically lazy, of course.
Of course,
So
strategically.
it's about recognizing that our time and energy
Right.
are finite resources.
They are.
We need to be intentional about how we use them, focusing on the activities that create the most impact.
Absolutely.
So how do you become strategically
Yeah.
lazy?
How do you do that?
Well, one of the most powerful principles I learned is DRY.
TRY.
Don't repeat yourself.
Okay.
It's a concept from software development, but it applies to any area of life.
Interesting.
If you find yourself doing the same task over and over again,
Yeah.
there's probably a way to systematize it or automate it.
Systematize. Automate.
For example,
Yeah.
I used to spend hours each week scheduling social media posts.
Oh, I hate that.
It was mind-numbing and time-consuming.
Yes.
So I implemented a system to automate the entire process.
Oh, nice.
Now I can schedule weeks of content in advance, freeing up my time to focus on other areas of my business.
There you go. Working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
And it highlights the importance of delegation.
Delegation.
Yeah,
Delegation is a game changer.
it is.
For years, I resisted it.
I did too.
I thought I had to do everything myself to maintain control.
Right.
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Delegating tasks to others not only frees up my time,
Sure.
but it allows me to leverage the expertise of others.
It does. It's about building a team,
Yeah,
empowering others, recognizing that you don't have to be the expert in everything.
absolutely. But delegation without oversight can be risky.
It can be.
You need to have systems in place
Yeah.
to monitor the work being done
Yeah.
and ensure it meets your standards.
Okay, so for instance,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Whenever I delegate a task, I set clear expectations,
Yeah.
establish deadlines, and implement regular check-ins to track progress.
So it's about setting clear expectations,
Yeah.
providing support, creating a culture of accountability.
Now, let's talk about the art of saying no.
Oh, saying no.
This was a tough one for me to learn.
It is tough.
I used to say yes to every opportunity that came my way,
Oh, yeah.
thinking it would lead to success.
Right.
But I soon realized that saying yes to everything
Yeah.
meant saying no to the things that truly mattered.
That's a good point. Saying no is about protecting your time and energy,
It is.
focusing on your priorities, setting healthy boundaries.
Exactly. It's about being selective and intentional with your commitment.
Absolutely.
It's about saying yes to the opportunities that align with your goals.
Yes.
And no to the distractions that pull you off.
Of course.
Love it.
Hmm.
Now, let's move on to a skill that was instrumental in building my personal brand and expanding my reach. Creating.
Creating content creation is more important than ever in today's digital landscape.
It is.
It allows you to share your expertise, build authority, and connect with a wider audience.
You know, for years I was a behind-the-scenes guy.
Behind the scene.
I loved building things, creating products, writing code.
Okay.
But I realized that to truly succeed, I needed to step out from behind the curtain
Get out there.
and share my knowledge with the world.
Share it.
It's about shifting from who you know to who knows you.
That's right.
Content creation allows you to establish yourself as a thought leader and attract opportunities you might never have imagined.
It does.
It was a process, for sure.
Yeah.
It took me years of practice to become comfortable creating content,
Of course.
especially on camera.
On camera can be tough.
But I pushed myself. I took every opportunity to speak, to write, to share my insights,
Good for you.
and it paid off in ways I never could have anticipated.
I bet.
And here's the thing, you don't have to be a professional writer or speaker to get started.
That's right.
Just start creating, write blog posts, record videos, share your thoughts on social media.
Get it out there.
The more you put yourself out there, the more you'll learn and grow.
Embrace imperfection. Take that first step.
Exactly.
So how can you start creating today?
Well, one of the best things I did was to start speaking at events, even small ones. Small events.
Yeah.
Weddings, community gatherings, anything to get practice.
Just get up there.
Each time I spoke, I got a little more comfortable, a little more confident.
Practice makes perfect.
It does.
Or at least, less imperfect.
Right.
Public speaking is a skill that develops with practice, right? The more you do it, the less intimidating it becomes.
Another thing I did was to force myself to record videos.
Oh, yeah. Videos.
I know it can feel awkward at first talking to a camera,
It can.
but trust me, it gets easier with time.
It does get easier.
And the benefits are immense.
AR.
Videos allow you to connect with your audience on a deeper level,
Definitely.
conveying your personality and passion in a way that written words often can't.
And finally,
Yeah.
one of the best ways to solidify your knowledge and improve your communication skills is to teach,
Leech.
coach, mentor, share your expertise with others.
Yeah, teaching forces you to clarify your thinking, articulate your ideas, and connect with your audience in a meaningful way.
It does, it does.
Now let's move on to the engine that drives business.
What's that?
Selling?
Selling. Oh, selling is often misunderstood
It is.
and even feared,
Yeah.
but it's a fundamental skill for success in any field.
You know, for years, I avoided selling like the plague.
I hear you.
I thought it was all about pushy tactics and manipulation,
Right.
but I had it all wrong.
You did.
Selling is about building relationships, understanding your customers' needs,
Absolutely.
and providing solutions that create value.
That's it.
And one of the most important lessons I learned is that selling is about asking the right questions.
Asking questions.
Instead of launching into a sales pitch, focus on understanding your customers' pain points, their motivations, their goals.
So asking powerful questions
Yeah.
allows you to uncover those underlying needs and desires that drive purchasing decisions.
Once you truly understand your customers' needs,
Yeah.
you can tailor your message
Right.
and present a solution that resonates with them.
It's about creating a win-win situation, right?
Absolutely.
Where both parties benefit.
Effective selling is about building trust, establishing credibility, and demonstrating the value you bring.
I agree.
Now, let's talk about a skill that's essential for anyone who wants to lead, to build a team, to create something bigger than themselves. Leadership.
Leadership, yes.
You know, I used to think leadership was about having all the answers, about being the smartest person in the room.
All right, being the smartest.
But I was wrong.
Yeah, true leadership is about humility,
It is.
about recognizing that you don't have all the answers, and about being willing to learn and grow alongside your team.
It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued,
Yes.
supported, and empowered to contribute their best.
Empowered.
And one of the most important lessons I learned about leadership
Yeah.
is the importance of taking ownership
Of ownership.
when things go wrong.
Yeah.
It's easy to blame others,
Is.
to make excuses.
Right.
But true leaders take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
They own the mistakes, and they use those setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow.
So taking ownership builds trust,
It does.
demonstrates integrity, sets the tone for a culture of accountability.
It's also about recognizing that you don't have to be perfect to be a good leader.
You don't have to be perfect.
In fact, embracing your imperfections
Yes.
and being vulnerable with your team
Being vulnerable.
can make you a more effective and relatable leader.
It can. Authenticity is key to building strong relationships and fostering a culture of trust.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about a quality that's essential for overcoming challenges, for persevering through setbacks, for achieving anything worthwhile: grit.
Grit. I love that word, grit.
Grit is that unwavering determination to keep going, even when things get tough.
Keep going.
It's about resilience,
Yeah.
perseverance,
Uh-huh.
and an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed.
I love it.
You know, early in my career, I faced some major setbacks.
Setbacks we all do.
I made some bad investments,
Oh, well,
lost a significant amount of money, and felt like giving up.
we've all been there.
Setbacks are inevitable on the path to success.
They are.
It's how we respond to those challenges that defines us.
Yeah.
But I dug deep.
You dug deep.
I learned from my mistakes.
Good.
And I came back stronger than ever.
Here you go.
That experience taught me the importance of grit, of never giving up on your dreams,
Never give up.
no matter how difficult things get.
Grit is not about avoiding failure.
No.
It's about embracing it as a learning opportunity
Yeah.
and using it to fuel your growth.
It's about having that inner fire,
Inner fire.
that relentless drive to keep moving forward,
Keep moving.
even when you feel like you're hitting a wall.
So developing grit is essential for achieving long-term success.
is.
It's about building resilience, embracing challenges, and never losing sight of your goals.
And finally, let's talk about the most important skill of all:
What's that?
vision.
Vision. Yes.
Vision is the ability to see beyond the present,
Beyond the present.
to imagine a future that doesn't yet exist,
Right.
and to inspire others to join you on that journey.
Inspire others.
You know, when I first
Mhm.
started out, I didn't have a grand vision.
Yeah.
I was just trying to survive, to make ends meet.
Make ends meet.
But as I started to achieve some success,
Mm-hmm.
I realized the importance of having a bigger picture, a guiding star to steer my efforts.
The guiding star.
Having a clear vision provides direction, focus, and motivation.
It does.
Allows you to make decisions that are aligned with your long-term goals.
Right.
and to inspire others to join you on your mission.
It does.
So how do you develop your vision?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Well, one of the most powerful things I did was to write down my goals in detail.
Write them down.
And I don't mean just vague aspirations,
Oh, no.
talking about specific,
Specific,
measurable, achievable,
achievable,
relevant, and time-bound goals.
time-bound, those SMART goals
Smart goals.
provide clarity,
Yes.
accountability, and a roadmap for success.
I also made a habit of reviewing my goals every single day. I kept them top of mind, visualized myself achieving them, and let them guide my actions.
Visualizing your goals is a powerful technique.
It is.
For manifesting your desires, it helps to program your subconscious mind for success and to attract opportunities that are aligned with your vision.
And here's the thing, don't keep your vision to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
Share it with others, talk about it, write about it, let your passion shine through.
Sharing your vision inspires others, attracts support, and creates a sense of shared purpose.
You'd be surprised how many people are drawn to a compelling vision.
Absolutely. When
Yeah.
you articulate your vision with passion and clarity,
Yeah.
people want to be a part of it. They want to contribute their skills and energy to something meaningful.
Now let's talk about something that can hold many people back from achieving their full potential.
What's that?
Limiting beliefs.
Limiting beliefs. Oh, those are tough.
You know, those negative thoughts that tell you you're not good enough,
Yeah.
not smart enough, not worthy of success.
Not worth.
Limiting beliefs are often deeply ingrained,
They are.
stemming from past experiences,
Yeah.
societal conditioning,
Right.
or negative self-talk.
Negative self-talk.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
They're just thoughts.
That's thoughts.
They're not facts.
Not facts.
And you have the power to change them.
you do.
Recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs is crucial for personal growth.
It is.
It's about replacing those negative thoughts with empowering beliefs that support your goals and aspirations. One of the most powerful techniques I learned for overcoming limiting beliefs
Yeah.
was to reframe them.
Reframe them.
For example, instead of thinking I'm not good enough,
Yeah.
I would ask myself,
Okay.
what evidence do I have to support that belief?
What evidence?
More often than not, I would realize that there was no real evidence.
Right.
Just a negative thought pattern I had developed over time.
So reframing negative thoughts is a powerful way to shift your perspective,
It is.
to create a more positive and empowering mindset.
It's about challenging those limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering affirmations that support your goals and aspirations.
Affirmations.
Yeah.
Affirmations are positive statements that, when repeated regularly,
Right.
can help to reprogram your subconscious mind
Yeah.
and to create new neural pathways that support your desired outcomes.
And here's the key to making affirmations work.
What's the key?
You have to believe them.
Believe them,
You have to feel them in your heart.
feel them.
The more you repeat your affirmations with conviction and emotion,
Yeah.
the more powerful they become in shaping your beliefs and influencing your actions.
So it's about cultivating a positive self-image
It is.
and believing in your inherent worthiness to achieve your dreams.
Self-belief is the foundation of success.
It is.
When you believe in yourself, you are more likely to take risks, to persevere through challenges, and to achieve your full potential. And these 7 skills, they really are about more than just, building wealth.
Yeah.
They're about building a life you love, a life of purpose.
Absolutely. A life where you feel fulfilled, both personally and professionally.
Yeah, becoming the best version of yourself
Yeah.
and using your unique talents and abilities to make a positive impact on the world.
And remember,
Yeah.
the journey of 1,000 miles
Uh-huh.
begins with a single step.
That's right.
So pick one skill
Okay.
that resonated with you today
Yeah.
and take action this week.
Take action.
Start small,
Small steps.
be consistent,
Consistency is key.
and watch as the results unfold.
You'll be amazed.
If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn more strategies to make money smarter,
Make money smarter.
be sure to subscribe to Smart Income Masters.
Subscribe.
We'll be back with more insights, tips, and actionable advice to help you unlock your financial freedom.
Unlock that freedom.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing,
Keep growing.
and keep making money smarter.
Make money smarter.